Hello and welcome to a brand new Realm News Flash. I hope that you all had a great weekend and that you crafted some amazing things. For those who are new to Realm News Flash, this is a quick review of what has occurred in the Minecraft universe over the past week. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. Today, I have a rather controversial issue to report on. The topic is over artificial intelligence, specifically over the newly released game called Oasis, which was created in partnership between AI organizations named Etched and Decarte. Oasis is essentially a counterfeit version of Minecraft that is 100% generated from AI. Today's episode will be aimed at explaining this technology and how it has been received. I will reveal this now. The Minecraft community is not happy with this. I don't blame them. I, myself, am a huge skeptic when it comes to artificial intelligence being used in content creation. I initially made a post in reaction to this that became viral, and I received many comments that I will go further into later. Today, I will explain to you the origin of Oasis, what the creator's goals are, my experience playing the demo, and personal opinion on this controversial technology. I will do my best to keep this non-biased if possible. With that said, folks, shall we start the show? Let's go. On Halloween, October 31st, 2024, two organizations by the names of Etched and Decart posted on social media and their personal blogs the news that they had just created the first open-world AI generative online game. It appears that the two groups needed each other to fulfill this goal. Etched has been working on a new computer chip that will enhance transformers. Transformers are the T in ChatGPT, just for those of you who are wondering what a transformer or the T is in that GPT. Well, it means transformer. According to Google's AI answer, which is ironic in itself that Google's used, I used AI to spit up an answer to an AI subject is that the transformer is, quote, a pre-trained transformer, also known as generative pre-trained transformer, GPT. It is a neural network model that uses transformer architecture to generate human-like text, end quote. But instead of text, this is providing images to create a game, which is generated frame by frame thanks to this Sohu chip made by Etched. Etched is providing the upcoming super advanced hardware to help amp up this new generative video technology. Etched makes the hardware, but what does Decarte contribute? Allow me to quote off of Decarte's blog on their contribution to Oasis. Quote, we currently use Decarte's proprietary inference framework, which is built to provide peak utilization of NVIDIA H100 Tensor Core GPUs for transformer workloads, and also have built the model to also support Etched's upcoming Sohu chip. To sum that up, they provided the software essentially for the Sohu chip. Etched and Decarte released a demo of Oasis as a test and to make a statement. They wanted to be the first to demonstrate that interactive generative AI videos are a possibility and can be played live by millions of people on the internet. That is what made this so remarkable, technologically speaking. Etched's blog goes on to state that more than 70% of web traffic is composed of video, whether that be from video calls, streaming video, or posts on social media. Etched believes that within a decade that most of these videos will be AI generated, and they want to lead this AI revolution. Etched was the first organization to begin developing computer chips that are AI specific towards generative videos. They may be the first, but now there are several companies out there competing for this market share, and it is only the beginning. Etched and Decarte's next challenge is to iron out the kinks in the videos created by AI and to lower the computing costs that it takes to generate those. They have already made news by being the first to demonstrate that AI can create content at video level and made it interactive as a game. They also made it much cheaper and more intricate than ChatGPT's Sonara 60-second text-based generated videos. Now, allow me to describe this game that they've created. As I've said, Oasis was developed by Etched and Decarte. It's easy to explain because this AI-generated game is an obvious copy of the world's most popular game, Minecraft. Yes, The creators made this AI tech to study millions of hours of Minecraft videos in order to manifest its own version of it. I found a person on Twitter who goes by Turniphead who posed a great question. Quote, where do you source the training data? Is it based off your own recordings or the internet? End quote. I responded back to that question by saying, that's an excellent question. It's an excellent question because I would personally like to know if this machine algorithm was directed to study content creators' work without their knowledge. I'm not saying that it's necessarily illegal what they're doing, but it does raise some ethical questions. Personally, as a content creator of Realm News, I would not like this generative AI to be using my content for its personal gain. I do not agree with this at all. I would like to now tell you about a comment I made on Twitter, now X, Saturday, November 2nd. I made this comment in a popular post made by an AI supporter that I shall not name. I said, quote, what is the appeal to this? It simply looks horrible. They have a game already called Minecraft. Have you heard of it? End quote. I know it was sarcastic and was not the most unbiased comment made, but I am not in support of this. The tweet is still getting attention, but at this moment, it has received 339 hearts, 21 comments, 1 repost, and 39.1 thousand views. The comments that I received were an overwhelming amount of negativity from AI enthusiasts. I will not read off the majority of the comments because many were simply not appropriate. Many disgruntled, hostile people on the internet, as it turns out. The rest were my fellow Minecrafters, stating their disgust with this game called Oasis. Allow me to read some comments from that post I made. I will keep these all anonymous, but you can find my post link in the description so you can all read them for yourself. Quote, well, this is a fever dream version of Minecraft. Literally, LSD simulator, end quote. If you play this demo, which I don't want to promote this thing, but I played it for researching this, go ahead and do it. It's interesting to say the least. I've never done LSD or anything like that, but from watching movies and seeing people from cinema being on LSD and acid, it looks like what it would be like. It's like a nightmare. It's literally like you're in a nightmare, a lucid dream that turned into a nightmare. That's all I can say about that. But yeah, let me move on to the next comment here. Well, stop making comments if you have no idea. Laugh out loud. The AI needs to train on something that already exists. End quote. Yeah, I got a lot of those. Like people just thought I didn't understand what AI or how it functioned, even though when ChatGPT first came out 2 years ago, right around Christmas, I was like the first one in my family to download that and play around with it just out of sheer curiosity. So I've been doing a lot of studying and research on the development of artificial intelligence and large language models. But so, I mean, I do have a rudimentary concept and some knowledge of how it works. I love the belittlement from these trolls out there. But I told him, I said, I understand how AI works. But what do you do? You know, there's just a lot of trolls out there. Next comment, quote, it's not meant to be a replacement for Minecraft. It's supposed to be a random, cool tech demo, end quote. Okay, I don't know how to respond to that. There's nothing cool about this. I mean, it just simply isn't. It's not even a game. You try it out, people, or watch my video. I have one post on X and in my YouTube page on Realm News. Go to Realm News 365 on YouTube. It'll be right there. And it's a 5-minute clip almost, and you will see this fever dream that I'm meandering around, and I'm commenting on it. So you'll hear all my thoughts while I'm playing that video out. And it's honestly just stupid. There's no point. You put something like, let's say you put a fence post down, right? And you build like a small fence. If you turn a little way, that whole fence might go on for 1,000 meters, and then it morphs into a different wall or a universe. Things just morph, pop in and out. It's crazy. There's no memory. The game, this AI version of the game has no memory. So whatever's behind you, if you turn around and just keep spinning in circles, the scenery will always morph to something different. It doesn't know what was behind you a second before. So it's just confusing. This person saying that it's supposed to be a random cool tech demo. It's not. Not to me. I don't know. Maybe to some of these people out there, this is amazing stuff. I mean, I saw people raving, "I give you my life, Oasis. I love this so much." I was like, "Are you kidding me? How?" It just cracks me up. It makes no sense. But anyways, moving on to my personal opinion, folks. So if I haven't already given you that, I understand that technology progresses throughout time. I am, in fact, a proponent for advancements in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I love the STEMs. And I do believe that AI has a place in our society if used correctly. AI can be a wonderful tool and can be used to facilitate a more comfortable existence and a prosperous one if used wisely. However, I find that Oasis is not beneficial in this manner. In fact, I find this to be a threat to all artists and creators. I know that sounds extreme, but listen. What is the value of an image or a game that is created by a machine? Where is the skill or the talent in creating such things when it comes from a machine? Where is the imagination? As a podcaster, I have seen AI merge into my field, where people are literally cloning their voice, then having large language models write their scripts. They then input the script into that language software that clones their voice and use that to create a whole episode without uttering a physical word themselves. No research or not even a punch on the keyboard. These people do not even use their brain to write what they are having the computer say. They do not understand the topic at all. To me, this just distances the person from the creation. There's nothing personal between the artist and the creation anymore when AI is involved. This strips all things human away from art. To me, there's nothing to admire. I have a question for you. I have a question. Do you admire a toaster for toasting your bread? Or the baker who wakes up early in the morning, gathers the ingredients, assembles those ingredients with pride, kneads the dough, sets the temperature for baking, and carries out all the other necessary requirements to make that loaf of bread? I personally, I choose the baker. Granted, the technology created to toast the bread is great, but it's not art, nor a craft, nor does it take any skill. It's a toaster. It's a piece of machinery. Etched and Decart making an AI version of Minecraft is not amazing. It is a copy of an amazing game that was created by a team of many talented human beings. I realize that this is new tech, but it's complete slop, a poorly constructed AI copy of Minecraft. The graphics are horrible. They just blur, and it has no memory. As soon as you turn to look to another direction, if you turn back to where you were, it will be a different scene. Oasis has earned the nickname Dementia Craft because the game's environment is constantly shifting and changing without memory. I will play a clip for all of you to hear and see. It feels as if you are experiencing a fever dream on acid. It is rather spooky too. It gives me big time Uncanny Valley vibes in an unusual way. There's nothing realistic about Oasis, but how it mocks Minecraft, it just creeps me out. I will now play you an almost 5-minute clip of my experience playing Oasis. And you can find that clip as well on my YouTube, like I pointed out earlier, but I'm going to incorporate it into here as well in case you missed that. It's a rather funny clip, honestly, but yeah, check it out. If you can't watch the video where you are, you can find it on my YouTube or just watch this episode later and skip to this part if you want. When you're not distracted, I want you to be safe when you watch this, okay? So let me put that on for you all. And the journey's beginning. So continue. I'm in the world. I'm in the game. This is similar to the first one. So it must, okay, I've played a couple of these before, just to let you all know. Testing this out, and it loaded me into a village. I believe I clicked on the village one, and I played this map before, so it loads you in the same kind of area every time. But the graphics are just all over the place. I know that this is new technology, but it's just so weird. It's blurry. I'm going to try to do my best to describe what I'm looking at. Right now I'm seeing, I believe, the roof of a house. It's wood blocks. I'm going to walk over to it. I'm walking over to it. It looks like a roof. It's just wood blocks in the air. odd. I'm going to try to break a couple because I know this is kind of weird. And everything's shifting. What I just looked at is now, when you turn away, I think that's why they call it dementia craft. When you turn away from it, it disappears. Okay, I'm trying to break a block, the wood block. It just broke one. Looks like it. Okay. I obtained a few of these wood, or I think they're birch slabs, planks maybe, and I'm trying to hit some more. I obtained them, but then in my inventory it disappeared. So, and my inventory is already full of stuff. I have, let me see here, an oak fence. I have oak fence something. It's hard to read what's saying. A carrot. I think I have some coal. I don't know what that is. Anyways, let me go explore some more. I just tried breaking that. It looks like that's supposed to be a structure of something, but I'm not quite sure what I was breaking. The roof of something. Okay, I'm going to go walk over into this cave. Let's go check out this weird stuff. And also, it only gives you, I have to let you know, it only gives you 4 minutes of playtime. Oh, it's a forest, not a cave. Sorry, I'm walking to a forest. Walking through the forest. And so I have 4 minutes of game time. Right now, I have about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Okay, I'm trying to break these blocks. Breaking blocks isn't that easy. Everything's black right now. I can't see anything. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's just black. It's just a black screen. I don't know what's going on here, folks. I'm trying to punch something. Okay, the screen, I can kind of see my hand now. Something shifted. Oh, I broke something and it's just an amorphous blob. Oh my gosh. Am I in a Badlands all of a sudden? I broke this block and it took me to some weird, like a portal after it broke. Now I'm in the Badlands. I'm standing on a bunch of, I think from what it is synthesizing, some terracotta block. This regular terracotta. Now it generated a huge patch of pumpkins. Hey, in my realm, entre Dieu, we worship the pumpkins. So this is something nice. I'm going to try to break some. Let's do that. I want some pumpkins. Why? What's going on? I can't break the pumpkin. I don't have any tools. I don't even know how to create a tool. Oh my gosh. This pumpkin's just turned into lava when I tried jumping on. Now I'm running. Now it looks like I'm in a Monet painting. Everything is just... everything morphed. I don't know what happened. It turned to a weird color palette. Now I'm in the desert all of a sudden. Badlands to desert. I have 1 minute left of gameplay, folks. I'm in the desert. Oh, I see a desert village. This is intriguing. So I went from woods to Badlands, terracotta. Oh, a desert. And now this weird thing's on fire. This entity in front of me that's moving. That's creepy. I'm going to have to upload this video. What was that? This thing's on fire that's running from me. It's like a weird... Now it just broke apart and turned into a bed of honeycomb block. Honeycombs. It with wheat growing out the top. Do I sound like I'm in a fever dream right now? What the heck was that creature on fire in the video? What was that supposed to be? A zombie on fire? Then it transformed into a bunch of pumpkins and then hay bales? I mean, what the? It's just insane. And I do not understand the appeal of it. In fact, I was hesitant to make an episode covering this because I do not want to promote this slop. However, it is already out of Pandora's box and I needed to research it in order to report back to you. AI is not going anywhere, but as a society, we need to place laws around this. I have read horrendous acts of copyright infringement being carried out en masse by people using AI to make a quick buck. Full-fledged books are being made by AI and slapping famous authors' names onto the binder in order to sell them. I heard on the radio that a lawyer somewhere in the United States used AI to handle his cases. It was discovered by the judge that they were doing this when made-up laws were found in their paperwork. AI, as I mentioned earlier, can be a great tool for humanity, But that is only in a perfect world. Humans are by far much like water. We tend to take the path of least resistance and are rather lazy. AI is the lazy person's best friend. From students cheating in class by using AI to write entire papers, to so-called professionals such as the lawyer example using AI to do their work. Content creators and artists are going to be in the crosshairs when it comes to AI ripping them off. Meta had announced months ago that it will use its AI to learn from its users' posts. X is doing the same along with almost every other major corporation out there. AI is not going anywhere, but we also do not have to support it. Places such as Blue Sky are popping up as alternatives to pro-AI social media sites. In fact, you can find Realm News at Blue Sky. You can go to my bio.link/realmnews, all lowercase, and click on my Blue Sky link right there if you want to. I believe that the bigger AI becomes, the larger the AI counterculture will become as well. I hope to see many other organizations who do not use AI on their clientele. I hope these organizations emerge in the future. We need something to offset this drastic increase in AI in our lives. People will start touting their brand as human-made, I believe, soon. I know that I already have in my bio on Twitter. I put down there that I don't use AI. I know I have with Grok, and I made a Halloween image once, and I posted that, and I got flack, but I was just playing around with it. But that was my fault. But I am now touting human-made. None of my recordings have been voice cloned. All my scripts, oh my gosh. Between the two jobs that I work, I put in about 30 hours a week into Realm News because my eyeballs are literally reading every article and assessing whether or not those articles are credible so I can condense down into my almost hour-long weekly format every week so you can hear. I put in the blood, sweat, and tears into this show. It kind of makes me sick to see AI come along and just try to yank that away and cheat and steal from hardworking content creators such as myself. Well, that wraps up my rant this week against AI, folks. But before I go, I must let you know that I sent a direct message to Etched. I invited them to come on to Realm News. Even if I am an opponent to AI, and I don't enjoy seeing Oasis exist, I still would like to talk firsthand to the source. Perhaps I would be enlightened, and I also believe it is always good to hear from both sides. I would like to be convinced that this has benefits. I am always open to discussion. Etched or Decant, I hope to see you on Realm News one day in the future. I would love to talk to you. Truly. I really would. Now, with that said, I wish you all a great rest of your week, and I will see you all this Thursday at a brand new Realm News. Actually, I take that back. I'll see you, yes, this Thursday. Sorry, Tuesday then Thursday. My gosh. I will see you guys all there. Happy crafting. The Dark Lord signing out. Hello, Minecraftians. Thank you so much for listening to Realm News. It means the world to me that you enjoy the show that much that you tune in every week to hear how I put the real in Realm and expand your mind one block at a time. Well, if you really enjoy this podcast and want to express it further, then you can contribute by simply following the show by clicking that follow button, or write a review and rate the show, or do all three of those. I love the feedback, and that would help me get to my goal of 100 followers. You can even go a step further by making a monetary donation to support the show by going to bio.link/realmnews, all lowercase. Again, that's bio.link/realmnews, and click on that Ko-Fi button and buy me a coffee. You can donate as little as $1. The money really does go a long ways, folks, and helps perpetuate the show. I have plans to create a website so Realm News can be more accessible and interactive with our amazing community that is amassing. Always appreciate, truly, and happy crafting.